Hi everyone, and it's JG here with Earth-5D Ascension School, back for another teaching. How's it going, my friends? Welcome to the channel if you're new here. I'm so happy to have you. Happy Sunday or whatever day you get here, okay? So guys, I hope you've had a beautiful week, and if you're new to the channel, I hope that this channel uplifts you. I hope it educates you. I hope it helps you to find your light and find the light in this universe, okay? I do believe that is the reason, one of the main reasons why we are here, is to shine bright, okay? So, a couple things. The first thing I want to talk about is spiritual versus non-spiritual people, okay? I feel like there's a lot of misconception out there about what a spiritual person is versus a non-spiritual person. And there's been the illusion that if someone's talking about spiritual things, if they're talking about enlightenment or ascension, that somehow they are ascended or ascending themselves, and that's not necessarily the truth, guys. You don't have to be on a path of light to talk about light things, okay, or talk about enlightenment or talking about spirituality. In fact, there's plenty of people out there who talk about ascension and enlightenment that aren't on that path, and it just because it causes noise, it causes confusion. And sometimes what I've noticed is dark energy really likes to cause confusion. And that's one of the major tactics of dark energy, is to cause confusion. So when you're looking at raising your frequency, raising your vibration, and hanging around with spiritual people, or getting information that is uplifting to your soul, the way it'll feel uplifting is it'll answer questions that you have in a very positive and freeing way. It ends up being more free. It brings more freedom to your being, like it sits inside of your being in a free way. Jesus says, my yoke is easy and my burden light. That means that the information you get isn't heavy, okay? It feels light, feels lighter. So that's what we're talking about. We're talking about lighter energy. It sits with you in a light, sort of gentle, loving way. It doesn't mean it's not powerful, but it sits with you in a loving, expansive way. It's the opposite of closing in on. It's expanding out, okay? So light energy is expansive energy. It seeks to create a frequency of expansion. Okay, I just got into it there. My hand gestures. Okay, so the other point I wanted to make today is that as the veil is coming down, meaning the matrix is slowing down, the matrix is dissolving, and we are ascending in frequency, meaning our frequency is getting higher and higher on the planet as less dark energy exists, right? So light energy is converting, it's either converting dark energy to light, or the dark energy is just leaving. So take your pick, right? But it is happening inevitably. And so there's a lot of beings that are sort of hiding, okay? And they can't really hide, right? Because they get discovered anyway, but they'll try. So my point is here is that in the fourth dimension, these are energies that you oftentimes cannot see, okay? In the fourth dimension, these are where like the ghosts live. This is where the angels live. This is where the separate beings live that not gone home back to the light, okay? So there are beings that are wandering the earth here, lots of them, who haven't checked back in to the light. They haven't found the light in their heart, and they haven't connected with source energy. These are disembodied souls that are called discarnate energy. They're separate energies that are like having a whole lower astral experience, right? Whether they know it or not. These are beings that have chosen to stick around this earth and sort of wander. And then they find other beings that are wandering. And then they have bands of beings that are wandering. So if you're taking information from a being that says it's of the highest frequency, or that it knows source energy, you know, there'll be evidence of that, right? There'll be evidence of it, because it will feel like a very light, beautiful touch. It's not like a heavy burden. And so you might notice that there's energies around you that maybe aren't super comfortable, okay? And if that's the case, just send them to the light and ask your angels to send them to the light, or you send them to the light yourself. So when we're talking about source energy, we're talking about the creator of all things good, and all things expansive, and all things beautiful. And if you choose on this earth to not experience some dark, heavy energy, that's your choice. You don't have to do that. You don't have to have dark, heavy energy here. You can choose light energy. You can choose to be part of Gaia Mother's evolution and consciousness. Okay, you can choose to be part of the huge multitude of diversity on this planet, and the diversity of flora and fauna, the diversity of goodness and light. Okay, there's no need to struggle with heavy energy or wrestle heavy energy. You can simply ask that energy to go back to the light, send it to the light. So if you are noticing as the veil is thinning that there are beings around you that you're not exactly comfortable with, or that you don't want to associate with, you can simply ask them to leave. Okay, just be aware. So it's all about awareness, it's all about intention, and your intention will change your reality, my friends. All right, so that's what I have for you today. If you need clarification, check out my book. It's called The Consciousness Revolution. I'll put a link to it right here. And I also have another channel that's a tarot channel that's focused on primarily love readings and divine unions. And I hope you have a beautiful, amazing rest of your day or night. And I'm sending you and offering you so much love and blessings right now. Lots of love, guys. Bye for now.